35% capital appreciation or return on equity in 1 year if you invest in this project of the year, Damac Islands. In this video, I'm going to give you a comparative analysis about this recent launch by Damac, which is a new community, the 6th master community by Damac, and they're launching the first phase. So the prices that we are being offered right now for the 5 different types of townhouses and villas at the moment compared to all the other townhouses and villas of the similar size and of the similar level of developers in the market. That is the comparative analysis we're going to do. We're going to look at the history, how these townhouses and villas have appreciated in value if people invested in projects specifically by Damac, and also obviously in Emaar, because these are the two giants in the market right now if we're talking about the Dubai real estate market. So this video is specifically focused on investors. Obviously, someone who wants to live in it can also take advantage of these introductory prices into this amazing community that Damac is launching, which you can see obviously on the right side. So let's dive into it. First of all, before looking into all the prices that we're being offered at the moment, whether these are the 4-bedroom townhouses, the 5-bedroom townhouses, the V3 type by Damac, which is the 6-bedroom villa, then there's a V55, which is a 6-bedroom villa plus made, and then we have a which also comes with the gym, by the way, and then we have a V75, which is a 7-bedroom mansion, 18,000, almost 17,000 plus square feet in the previous Damac communities, and now 18,000 almost in this community. But if you look at this community, first of all, what is being offered in it. So we're going to talk about the location of Damac Islands. Where is it located on the map of Dubai? Because obviously the location is the first thing that you need to focus on if you're planning to invest into a project, and the price is obviously something that we'll come to later, which is also a very important factor. This is just an inspiration of Damac Islands, that they are trying to bring nature to this metropolis of Dubai. And now let's talk about the exact thing which we are here for, which is the location. So as you see on the screen right here, this is the location of Damac Island, which is on Al Qudra Road. That actually is the Hessa Street, the Sakim Street, which converts into Al Qudra Road after you cross the Damac Hills area. And at that time, you've already crossed the Studio City, the Motor City on your left side. You have crossed the Dubai Hills Estate on your left side when you're coming from Sheikh Zayed Road. So this, accessibility wise, obviously, this is a very big road. This is, 6-lane road on either side when you're coming after crossing the Al Khail Street. Obviously, the government already is working on the Hessa Street, so we can anticipate in the future that they're going to expand the Sakim Street as well, because a lot of communities are being developed on this Dubai land area at the moment. But if you talk about exactly this location where the Damac Island is located, so this is not, a stranded area. Right here, which this small S that you see is the previous Sun City by Damac, which got launched and sold out on the same very day, is located. But that is not the major reason why this area is still important or, of consideration. The main reason is that there is another community right here near Sun City and near the Damac Island, which is called Cherry Woods by Miras. And Miras is a government owned developer, and they are actually, the landlords of the whole Dubai. And then across the road from that, we have Nashama, the developer, which is a child of Emaar, and they have their own community called Town Square. And obviously across the road from that, near the Cherry Woods, we have this Mira, which is by Emaar again. And on this road, like this, there's one more important thing to consider, which is a part of the 2040 plan of Dubai, which is a part of the whole UAE being developed, with futuristic and innovative mind, is that there is a Etihad rail that is passing by right here. So that is also something that is going to give you accessibility, and it's going to make the Damac Island accessible for all the tourists who tomorrow wants to live in it or avail all the amazing amenities that we're going to talk about in this video from now. And all of these things aside, we still have the amazing road transportation structure of RTA Dubai that's going to allow us to reach the Expo City in about 20 minutes, and the new airport, which is going to be the only operational airport in 10 years, 15 years from now, is going to be 23 minutes away. If you're going to go to the current airport, that's also about 28 minutes. This timing, 25, 23, 28 minutes is nothing. We have traveled, you have traveled, a lot of you are living outside watching these videos because you're thinking to invest in Dubai. Your cities have the airports at least an hour away from wherever you are staying. So this is nothing. And then obviously, if you want to go to the beach with the family, so that's about 30 minutes of drive as well. And this is something you should expect because Dubai is growing, population is growing, more and more people are coming. So if you have to spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes more on the road, keep in mind that this population who is making you spend more time on the road is gonna, give rise to the demand of these properties as well, and in return, resulting into an appreciation of your property. Moving onwards from this, we're gonna go into the look of the whole master plan of this community. So as you can see right now, it's so beautiful. The water body that is passing by through the whole community, and all these amazing amenities that we're gonna mention a while later. But let me zoom in and give you an idea that where are these townhouses and villas are going to be located. So what I'm thinking is that we have a V75, which is a 7-bedroom mansion. So obviously that is going to be either here or here, right on the lagoon facing line, obviously. And then the V55 might also be here because these seems like a bit smaller size compared to the other one. And then inside we have the townhouses. So obviously the corner units are going to be the 5-bedroom ones, and the middle ones are going to be the 4-bedroom ones. Regarding the V55, I'm thinking, the V3, I'm thinking will be these ones, which are the 6-bedroom villas. We're going to come to the pricing of these villas and townhouses later, but this is how I'm thinking the placement of all these townhouses and villas are going to be based on the last placement of these towns and villas in previous communities by either the Damac or any other developer. But now we come to the clusters that they're launching. So currently we are going to launch the Maldives cluster, which is right here that I'm circling at the moment. But we have about 6 clusters in total, and that is something I want you to remember. That is where I'm going to give you the calculation of how in future or even in 1 year you can easily face about 35% of capital appreciation on your equity that you invest into this first phase today. So yeah, as you can see, these clusters are named as Maldives, Bora Bora, Seychelles, Hawaii, Bali, Fiji. So obviously all of these cities themes are going to be in these clusters, so you can understand when they tell you that this is going to be a tropical destination for all the residents of Dubai and all the tourists coming into Dubai. Moving onwards, these are the amenities that I wanted you to know about. The central hub fountain. We already know the Dubai fountain is one of the main reasons people come to Dubai. So you can you can expect how much influx of people the Damac Islands is gonna face because of this specific feature. Obviously, it's gonna be different than the Dubai water fountains in Dubai Mall, so that they can provide a different experience. Then we've got this jungle river. It's like a scene from the Avatar movie, honestly speaking. Then we got this jungle swing, an Instagrammable feature that obviously people come for. We've got an aqua dome, and then we have got this aqua park. So water park is a facility that people adore in Dubai, keeping in mind the weather here, obviously. So this is always a plus point for a community, that these are kind of amenities that are gonna make the families come and live here, because they know they always have got activities for their kids and for their friends and families visiting with kids. These are not the only amenities, obviously. We then have this mini golf island. So once again, it's the golf, and they're placing it on an island, so they're giving you the ultimate tropical environment. Whatever amenity there is in the world, they're gonna convert it into a tropical kind of feature. Like, look at this wedding venue. So obviously the Damac Island is going to be one of the destination wedding venue locations in Dubai. Then we got the waterfall lagoon. Then we got the lagoon tour in a hammock, and obviously the paddling thing, which we already have in the Damac Hills too as well. So now here is where things get a bit tricky and things get a bit exciting as well. I was not anticipating these prices by the Damac. we were thinking that 4-bedroom are going to start from 2.6 million, but these starting prices for 4 bedrooms, 2.25 million, they give you an edge over any other option available in the market at the moment. So I'm going to do a bit of maths here as well for you, whether it's the 4-bedroom townhouses or whether it's the 5-bedroom townhouses, which is with maid, by the way. And then we've got the 6.3 million luxury villas, the 13.55 million and 18.5 million V75. So I want to put something on the screen right here, as you see right now. I'm just looking at it on my laptop at the moment. So I know at Damac Islands we don't have a 3-bedroom townhouse at the moment, but that is just something I wanted to point out, that if you're getting a 2.25 million 4-bedroom townhouse in Damac Islands, currently we have 3 bedrooms starting from 2.95 and 3.2 in the Valley and Emaar South. Now obviously Emaar is a credible developer, a reputable big name in the market out there, so we have to compare apples to apples, and that's what I'm trying to do here. But the thing is that in Damac Islands, you're not only being offered a better price per square feet, which you can see right here. So let's talk about the specific 4-bedroom townhouses. Like for example, the 4-bedroom in the Valley right now are about 3.37 million, and in Emaar South it's 3.7 million. The sizes are obviously almost the same, so we're being offered a price per square feet of 1234 and 1337, whereas in Damac Islands we are being offered a smaller size than Emaar, but then at the same time we're also being asked for 1019 dirhams per square feet, with a community where we have water bodies and amenities that are unheard of. I am going to repeat that Emaar obviously is a credible and reputable developer, but then there comes a kind of option in the market that is out of the box, and Damac Islands seems to us that kind of an option. So the introductory prices obviously makes it a catch, the location obviously makes it a catch, and then the amenities makes it a catch as well. So that is just the 4-bedroom townhouse. And now let's move to the 5-bedroom townhouse. We don't have that size available in Emaar, but that is the reason why I put the 3-bedroom townhouse in the sheet right here on the screen, because that is the price. The less than that we are being asked for in 4-bedroom, and the price that they're asking us for 5-bedroom, less than that we're getting a 5-bedroom in Damac Islands, and the size for that is bigger than the 4 bedrooms obviously. And at the same time the price per square feet is 975 dirhams per square feet. So imagine the capital appreciation you're going to face by the time this project gets delivered, and we can compare it with all the prices that are being asked for at the moment in Damac Lagoons, which is a community by Damac, which is a community that also has the water bodies, and it's not delivered yet. And all of the townhouses that people have purchased in the first cluster, and I'm comparing the first cluster with this right now because we're talking about the first cluster in Damac Island as well, they have faced 60 to 70 to 80% appreciation, minimum 60% already. So that is why I'm saying that, first of all, it's a master community, and secondly, it's the first cluster, so you have to enter at the introductory prices if you want to make sure that you get a good return on equity. And then we move to the 6-bedroom villas, the V3. I'm going to show it to you on the screen as well, how the layout looks like, but let's compare the price for that. So before we do that, let me just give you a glimpse of all these townhouses by the way. So this is the townhouses, how they're going to look for the 4-bedroom, maybe one side of it, and this is the same 4-bedroom layout that we have been seeing in the Damac Sun City specifically, and maybe the Damac Lagoons as well. Then we have this architecture for the 5 bedrooms, and this is the 5-bedroom plus maid townhouses layout as well, which is going to be a G+2. So we got an extra bedroom on the rooftop, again something that we already saw in the Damac Sun City. But here is the amazing V3 architecture and the facade of that, and the layout, which has a maid room as well. It's going to be a G+1, but the plot size is really big, and the built-up area is 4,440 square feet. So now let's come back to the sheet. Now that you see, we're being asked for the introductory prices for V3 in the Damac Islands is 13.55 million dirhams. The size we're being offered is 4,440 square feet, which makes it a 14,919 dirhams per square feet of asking price. At the same time, in the same developer, apple versus apples, in the Damac Lagoons, which is a water body community, we are being asked for 7.75 million for the same kind of villa. The size is obviously a bit smaller, so that is a plus here in the Damac Island as well. But once again, another plus is that we're being asked for 1906 dirhams per square feet in the Damac Lagoons as compared to the 1419 here. And at the same time, in Damac Hills, the first community by Damac, we also have the same kind of layout there, about 4,573 square feet. And as you can see, the price for that is 8.54 million, which makes the asking price of 1868 dirhams per square feet. So goes without saying, the V3 in the Damac Islands once again is a steal. Now let's move to the V55, my most favorite one, by the way, because it comes with the meat room, it comes with the gym as well. This is a layout that we've already seen in Damac Hills, specifically in Cavalli Estates. This is how they're anticipating the facade on the rear side, and this is the layout, which almost is the same as the one that we have in Utopia, or we have in Venice in the Damac Lagoons, or we have in Cavalli Estate. So this is going to be a G plus 3, or no, sorry, it's a basement plus ground plus 2. So in the basement we have again the cinema room, we have the gym area, and we have a lobby. You can use it like a sports room or something with your friends. And the layout of this specific 6-bedroom is about 10,671 square feet. Now the starting prices for this one, which are going to be lagoon facing, I'm pretty sure about that, is about 13.55 million dirham, as you can see on the screen, which makes it 1270 dirhams per square feet. And as I told you, we already have something like that in the Damac Lagoons, where the price is not much different, but still the amenities here are much better than the Damac Lagoons. This is the first cluster of the Damac Islands, and we're still being offered a better price. But if I just still have to mention it, so the price we're being asked for in the Damac Lagoons at the moment is 1,341 dirhams per square feet compared to the 1,270 in the Damac Islands at the moment. And then let's come to the giant, the V75 layout, which is going to be 17,900 plus square feet of a layout, almost 18,000. This is a 7-bedroom plus maid plus gym. I think there is a bar as well in the basement. So again, this is, as you can see in the layout, it's a basement, we have a ground, we have the first floor, and then we have the second floor. 17,000 plus square feet of a location with an introductory price of a steal, a bargain, 18.5 million. I was expecting the starting price for this as 21 million, but they're starting at 18.5 million. The price per square feet for this one is about 1,083 dirhams per square feet. Now let's compare this to the option that we have in the Damac Hills at the moment. The price there for this layout currently on an off plan is 24.1 million. And we had a similar layout previously that got sold for 42 or 44 million recently. That's already developed. So that is something we're talking about 4 years, 5 years from now, once the Damac Island is developed. And then it has the amenities much better than what we have in the Damac Hills. So maybe this 18.5 will be sold later on for 50, 54, 55 million dirhams. But let's talk about the offerings at the moment. At the same time, on and off plan, under construction, the same kind of layout, 24.1 million, which is a little bit bigger, maybe 1,000 square feet, 18,007 square feet, but the price is 1,340 square feet. So that's 220 dirham extra per square feet in the Damac Hills. And I'm talking to the investors specifically here. Also maybe to the residents for extraordinary amenities compared to whatever you had in the Damac Hills one. So this is just a simple understanding of how the maths is working in the Damac Islands as an investment opportunity. And you can easily see that this is a much better option in the market at the moment compared to all the other off-plan offerings by the Damac or maybe EMAR when it comes to specifically the townhouses, because these kind of mansions and villas layouts are nowhere in a master community, not even in EMAR at the moment on off-plan. Maybe, we had something in Dubai Hills or something, but they have, skyrocketed already. So in terms of investment, this is an amazing opportunity. And now I want to talk about specifically the opportunity of how I think it can lead to a 35% of appreciation. So it's a bit of maths that you might not like, but at the end of the day in investment we have to rely on maths. So let me just take a small example of the 4-bedroom specifically. So as I said, that the starting price of 4-bedroom at the moment is going to be 2.25, and since this is the first cluster of the Damac Islands, so we will have 5 more clusters launching, and as history has showed us, 5% of appreciation from the developer will be there in each cluster's same size of townhouse for the next launch. Let's assume that every 3 months, or let's say 4 months, the Damac will launch another cluster. Right now we are in Maldives. Maybe sometime later we are in Bora Bora, we are in Seychelles, then we are in Hawaii 1 year later. So if at the moment the 2.25 million mark is a price for 4-bedroom townhouses, the starting, so 4 clusters from now, I am thinking the starting price for 4-bedroom would be 2.6 million. Now this is obviously an increase of around 350,000. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, this is 350,000 of I'm sorry for that bad typography. So there is a 350,000 of appreciation from the developer side. But by that time, in your townhouse that you purchased, you would have only paid 40% to the developer and 4% to the land department, which will be around 990,000, on which you'll be making about 350,000. That is almost 35% of appreciation, even before you have got the delivery, even before you have rented it out. So this is just simple maths to show you that the Damac Island at the moment is a really bargain of an opportunity in the market, and we have got an introductory price that even us brokers of the market were not anticipating. Obviously these are the starting prices. We might have something in a better location on park facing or closer to the amenity, a bit higher in terms of price, but that is how it works. That is why the early bird will get a better opportunity of grabbing the better food options out there. Or if you submit the EOI right now as first come first serve basis, we're gonna guarantee you that we get priority in going in and choosing the right townhouse, the better townhouse, or the better villa, the better location on the cluster. This is the Damac Island for you right here. We talked about the amazing amenities the Damac Island is offering us. We talked about the accessibility from the city. We talked about all the opportunities that they're bringing us in terms of off-plan compared to every other thing in the market at the moment, especially the V75, V55 and V3, and the amazing amenities powered by this water body on the Damac Islands Masterplan. And then they have got a history. It's a credible, reputable developer that's on the rise. It's not only in Dubai, it's international. So that is why this opportunity is a steal, and it's gonna make you 35% in 1 year, as I told you already, because every new cluster is going to be 5% extra. So according to me at the moment, that's why I'm calling it the investment opportunity of 2024. We are at the end of the year. I don't think anything else is gonna come that's gonna be better than this. So I can still say that it's going to be the investment opportunity of 2024. It's up for you to grab. And if you have any question about specifically the Damac Island, or maybe investing in Dubai in general, you can drop me a message on my Instagram profile or my WhatsApp. Links are in the description. Or if you have any specific question right now about the specific thing in the video, just comment below and I will get back to you. And I'll see you in the next video, maybe with better opportunities or just another opportunity, because this one is amazing. See you.